guys, welcome to Teeny Talks. I'm Teeny and today I want to talk about my DCP bucket list. Okay, so I sat down to write my bucket list and it was a hot mess. I have never been to Disney at a time in my life where I could actually remember going, and so I had a really hard time trying to think of things that I really wanted to do because honestly, I just want to do everything. But I know that it's not exactly possible to do everything when you're working full-time, so I kind of had to reel myself back and actually do a good bit of research on what people actually put on these bucket list things. So the number one thing that I have seen everywhere is this thing called Dole Whip. And I had never heard of that before. I'm still not 100% certain what it is, but apparently it has like a cult following in the Disney fan base. And so that's the number one thing that I'm going to try to do when I get to Disney is I want to try my very first Dole Whip. I looked it up though on Google, and so you know the little Dole pineapple company, they use the Dole pineapple juice and they use it with ice cream. And I don't know if it's gonna be really delicious or really weird, but everybody says that you have to try it at least once. So that's what I'm gonna do. Also, if I'm incorrect about what Dole Whip is, please do not crucify me in the comments, but kindly correct me and tell me why you think Dole Whip is or isn't as amazing as Google and the cult following that it has says it is. Alright, what's next? The other thing that I want to make sure that I do while I'm down there, it's not actually Disney related, but I really, really want to go to Universal while I'm down in Orlando. Just because I've never been to Universal either, and I am a huge Harry Potter fan. I love the series, I love the books, I love the movies, I've read all of it, I've seen all of it, and I did it in a very short time frame. So one of my top priorities while I'm down there is to go to Universal during at least one of my days off. It was so good. Legitimately like brewed potions and so yeah, that's why I want to go to Universal, because now I love Harry Potter. Yay. My third thing is that I want to go to all 4 parks. Not necessarily in one day. I know that's like a really big thing. A lot of people want to do this 4 parks in one day, and that's cool, I guess. And, you know, maybe I'll try to do that one day. I don't know. It might be fun. But, sorry, I had to readjust. My legs were getting sore from sitting like that. So, yeah, anyways, 4 parks in one day, like, that's cool. But honestly, I just want to go and experience as much of Disney as possible. I've never been. I've never experienced it, so I want to go and I want to ride all the rides and I want to see all the shows and I want to watch all the parades. And I know that's not actually possible because I'll be working full time, but I want to do as much of it as I can, and I don't want to take any of it for granted. I think another kind of big one for me is I want to ride the Hollywood Studios Tower of Terror. I hate drop rides with a passion. I had never screamed on a roller coaster until one of my friends convinced me while we were on tour in Florida, like, to sing. I was on tour singing in Florida, and she convinced me the day before a concert that while we were at Busch Gardens, we should go on this drop ride. And I was like, no, I hate drop rides. And she convinced me to go on it, and I screamed so loud and my throat hurt so bad, and it was so hard to sing the next day because I'd gone on that stupid drop tower ride and I had screamed so loud. And so I hate them. I do not enjoy them. But I've heard that Tower of Terror is just a really unique experience, and that you should really try to do that if at all possible. So I definitely want to try to brave the Tower of Terror. Another thing that I really want to do is I want to participate in the Night of Stars. I was researching some of the housing events that they had, and that one looked like it was right up my alley. It's just a big performance, and everybody comes together and they dress super formally and they watch other people perform, and you know, if you get chosen to actually compete, then you get to perform. And I would like to get chosen to compete. I would love that. I would love to participate in Night of Stars. That would be such a cool experience. And I don't even know if that's on the spring program or not, but if it is, I'm 100% gonna give my best, and I'm going to try my best to be a part of that. Dapper Day. Dapper Day is something that I think is so cool, and I so want to be a part of that, at least for a little bit. Like, even if I have to work on whatever day that is, I want to try to be a part of Dapper Day for at least a little while. I think that would be so amazing. I really honestly can't think of anything else. I think I've fleshed out about everything that I can. My last thing that I would say that I want to try to do is not get termed, because that sounds really, really depressing, and I don't want to get fired. That would be really sad. I doubt that it will. Honestly, if you do your work and you show up on time and you don't break the rules and you just don't do stupid things, then it seems like you're in the clear, you know. Keep your nose clean, keep your room clean, and you should be okay. But, you know, there's still kind of like that little bit of trepidation where you don't know, like, what to expect. You don't know what they're gonna expect of you, and you know, you get that with any new job. It's always a little bit scary when you step into a new workplace for the first time. But I mean, overall, I think it's gonna be fine, and I think I'm gonna be okay. And overall, I'm just really, really excited to have this opportunity. I know that it's going to be so unique, and it's going to be so new, and it's going to be so different from anything I've ever done. And I think that excites me all the more. And I am so, so grateful that I'm getting this opportunity. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I have one more announcement before we sign off, and that is that I am planning to do Vlogmas for the last 12 days before Christmas. So it's the 12 days of Vlogmas with Teeny Talks. And every day until Christmas, I'm going to try to upload one video every day. And it's going to be a lot of fun, so definitely hit that subscribe button right down there, and then you'll be able to follow me around on all of my Vlogmas adventures, and eventually, in January, you'll get to follow me around on all of my DCP adventures, and it'll be great. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and also, in the comment section, make sure you let me know what some of your bucket list ideas are, some of the things that you think that I should make sure I do when I go down to Disney. And until next time, have a magical day. See you later. Bye.